Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of IPSY Eye Looks. That's not an episode. In this month's October IPSY, I got the iconic London Booming and Gleaming eyeshadow palette. I love eyeshadow palettes because then I can do an eye look for y'all and it makes me happy. Let's talk IPSY for a second, then we'll get into the eye look. The October bag. This is the Glam Bag. It is gorgeous. Look at that bat. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. Oh my goodness. Pink Halloween is my favorite thing. So is Goth Halloween. This bag is perfect. I'm in love with this bag. This is the Glam Bag, and you get the Glam Bag for $13 a month. You get 5 deluxe size samples, of which you can choose one. Some of what's in the Glam Bag, I don't get all of it. Thank you, IPSY, for sending this to me in PR. I love IPSY. I bought it for many, I'm going to actually say years. I was going to say months, but it's actually years before they knew who I was. We have some highlighters and a mini blush, and this is from the Matte About You Lash Step Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. These are all in the Glam Bag. We also, this month, you may have received, love this cleanser, Dr. Brandt Pore Purifying Cleanser. Now, normally, anything described as like clarifying, pore refining, etc. usually dries my skin out because it's typically designed for people with oily skin, but this is one of the few that I can use that doesn't dry my skin out and kind of keeps everything all clean and not gunked up, shall we say. Also got a setting spray from Seal It. What is the brand name? Sherlock, help me out here. Ace Beauty. We've gotten them a few times in IPSY before. Also have an Avant. This is the Collagen Lecithin Erythritol for holy lots of words. Niacinamide Hyaluronic. Okay, there's Sherlock, you need to help me. There's way too many words on here. The Collagen Intense Radiance Activator Serum. I love me some anti-aging stuff. Then you get the Boxycharm. That one is $28 a month. You get 5 full-size products, and you get to pick 3 of them. And the samples that I got in my Boxycharm this month, we have a Huda Beauty lip liner that is a gorgeous nude shade. We have an Anastasia Beverly Hills volumizing mascara. Their packaging is gorgeous, and I think I'm going to wear this today. And I'm probably most excited about this. Well, the eyeshadow palette is number 1, of course. But I love Ole Henriksen. This is, I've never tried this one before. This is the Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. It is a PHA exfoliating cleanser. The reason I like that is that sometimes the AHA cleansers are a little bit too harsh for my skin. And PHA for exfoliation is a little bit milder. And so I'm looking forward to trying this because even today, you can see I need some exfoliation. I've been laying off of my acid toners because my skin gets too rah! And so maybe we'll go in with something gentle here. Also have from Patchology a face mask. And we have some brushes for our Glamoween Halloween. We got a pack of 4 eye brushes here. Of course, they are orange. They are from Ace Beauty as well. And also in my box, I love these. This is the, oopsie, dropping things, Pomelo Vanilla Boost Repairing Hair Mask. These are really easy to keep in the shower because if you drop them, they're not going to break. Nice soft pouches, and you use them in the shower. So yay, nose is itching. All right, let's get these out of the way because what I really want to do is do this eye look. All right, let's take a look at this iconic London palette. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Beautiful. I would call this like your all-purpose, day to night, everyday kind of a palette, and leaning a little bit warm tone, but there's some neutrals in here, so I'm going to be able to make this work. My brain is thinking that I'm probably going to go in with like this purple. I'm digging this shade down here. The dusty pinks are on my list. Kind of looking at this guy here. Maybe this guy over here. That's what's jumping out at me in terms of what direction we want to go. This also has a mirror, which is nice, and it's magnetic closure, so it does stay shut if you wanted to take something like this to travel with. I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll use the ABH. My nose ring had foundation on it, and when I tried to clean it, moving it around just made my nose itch. I know, you don't need to know all that. Now I need to caffeinate. Oh, God. Is it going to be one of those days? Is it going to be one of those days? I have skin that needs to exfoliate off my nose. It is going to be one of those days. I can feel it. Anyway, we're still going to make the best of it. I have already primed with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I need a new one of these. The thing about the MAC Paint Pot, this thing will live forever. I really should stir it up a little bit, and this thing will seriously live forever. It's the one kind of like base slash primer. It's really eyeshadow technically, that it never dries out. You can use it forever, and wow, I'm really down. I am really getting down to pan on this. But really, once it starts to kind of dry up, just mix it back up because it's got plenty of moisture still in there. I love it so much. You get your money's worth always. Always, always. It is fabulous. It is one of my favorite things of all time. Best primer. I don't need another primer. This is it for the rest of my life. Don't need a new one. Alright, I need to make decisions. Let's grab the Wayne Goss number 3. I think I'm going to start with Dolce de Leche. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. This guy right here as transition. It's a little orangey. I was tempted to go into that pink date night, but I think I'm going to stick with the orange. I might regret my life choices. That's pretty orange. It's alright, we'll pink it up, because I actually love pink and orange together. And I'm thinking we're going to kind of go pinky slash orange with a little bit of purple for depth. Should I zoom you guys in so you can see my eyes better? Yes, I should. Alright, there's where we're starting out. Now, I will say, Iconic London shadows are nice. I like their mattes. They blend well for me. Sometimes the shimmers lack oomph, you know, but it also might just be that their color ranges tend to be more natural than I like. Not that I like unnatural, but I go for more colorful things. You know what I'm saying? They do kick up a little bit of powder, these matte shadows. But I don't mind that. I don't find that a problem. As long as they blend out fine, like, I don't really have a problem with that. You might be prone to fall out if you go in heavy with them, but just don't go in heavy with them, and you're gonna be okay. I feel like I need a little bit more in this outer corner. Alright, now I'm going to get my Sigma E25. And this is where we're going to pink it up a little bit. I'm going to go into mauve over right here as my crease color. Now, I will deepen this later with a different shade of some kind. Gosh, I love pink and orange together. But we're going to start out. And this is kind of the way I do it when I can't really decide what I want as my transition. Because pinking it out, you know, I am going to get a little bit of it up into the transition. And then I'll have to go back and bring the orange back a little bit. But it's kind of a good way to, you know, because I could change my mind right now and be like, yeah, we're going to stick with more pink. And it'd be fine, you know, because the orange that laid down first was lighter. And it's mostly covered up now with the pink. But I want both, so we will be, as long as I don't forget, we will be going back in with a little bit of orange to extend that transition a little bit higher so it doesn't get lost behind the pink. Technically, this is mauve. Mauve. Got my pumpkins out. Very excited, very excited. Spooky season. Wow, just took that way too high up. That was a mistake. I don't know what I was doing right there. It's okay, though, because we will fix that with orange. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. All right. There's the pink. Now I have to make some decisions. Get my Smith 253 brush. I'm going to go into this After Dark shade. This purple for my outer third. We're going to... Whoa, that is super dark. Gonna be careful not to take that too far. We may need to come back in with a small fluffy brush to make sure we get this into the crease properly. Yeah, a little bit of depth, This did not come across as purple on the lid as it does in the pan, which tends to happen with some of these darker shades. It is what it is. We will balance it all out as we go. Alright, I'm going to just wipe my brush off. Keep using the same brush. For the medium toned shimmer, I think I'm going to do this Velveteen shade. I'm between these two. I think I'm going to start with Velveteen, the slightly darker one. And we're going to use that in the center of the lid. Yes, that's very pretty. I'm just going for like a 3-stage, lightest in the center, medium in the... No, I said that wrong. Lightest in the inner corner, medium in the center, and darker on the outer third. I usually do my eyeshadow in thirds this way. Sometimes I just do like 2/3 of a lighter color and then 1/3 on the outer corner. It just depends on my mood. Now, they didn't really give us a light shimmer that's not yellow. I'm kind of thinking the closest we're going to get is this Jet Setter here. So let's start with that one. I wish there was just a little bit less yellow. This one's more like a champagne, so... And kind of my strategy with general eyeshadow looks is get the base structure of your color scheme down and then go back in and refine and blend and fine-tune, so to speak. Now, I don't want to take this more than the inner third or so. Like, this one's going a little too far, so I'm going to dip back into that original middle shade. And you just kind of go back and forth until you got the balance that you're looking for. So now this looks rough in terms of like the seams of things. So this is where I go get my little small blending brush. This is my Wingoss number 19. I'd really prefer the number 20. Let's switch. Number 20, a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go back into that After Dark, the purple, the very dark purple. And yeah, I'm going to dip lightly into that one. And this is where it's going to magically smooth out what looked like harsh lines. So do you see how like bringing it just into the depth of the crease kind of brings them all together? It sort of makes them all part of the same story. That is what you're going for. And you kind of have to have the template down, so you can't skip that first bit of application. But this is where you refine it and blend it. And get, like, I'm drawing the shape of what I want my outer corner to be. And it's not really what it naturally is. I'm lifting my brow to do this, because naturally, you see, I have all this overhang here. And then I let my brows down and relax and get that overhang so there's nothing, no spot that's going to show regardless of whether I'm talking with my brows up or I'm relaxed. There's no spot that's going to ruin the shape of my eye the way I want it to look, even though it's not naturally quite shaped this way. That is the joy of the illusion of makeup. Oh, do you see just how much smoother just from bringing in that little fine tuning into the crease? It's like magic. And I think part of what helped me in terms of, people say, oh, you're so good at eyeshadow. Part of it is just, and I really learned this from watching Nikki tutorials, the concept of draw what you want your shape to be, not necessarily what it is by nature. She's got very hooded lids, and she does these amazing eye looks that you can't even tell she has hooded lids because she drew in, like right now, this outer corner of my eye is very, very droopy. So I need to bring my shadow up beyond where the bone, the orbital bone of my socket is. You know what I'm saying? So I need to make that the shape that I want it to look like, not the shape it actually is. So I'm kind of going for like alien bug eyes is kind of the shape I like. If you imagine like an alien eyeball, like that's the shape I like. And then you just blend it until it's blended. You'll blend it till it does what you like. We're using that super dark shade, so we're keeping it mostly on the outside. We don't want to lose the lighter inner corner shades that we did. But once you get that down, I'm going to clean my brush off. And I'm going to go back into that mauve over pinky mauve shade right there. And this is where I'm going to bring back... Ooh, actually... I'm actually going to go down into the light one that I did not use yet. The one down here. Date Night. Same Wayne Goss 20. And I'm going to take that. Now I'm barely touching my skin. And I'm using it as the top transition. Just above that depth. So we had the orange going on. Now we have a little pink. I'm going to dip into the orange again. And I'm just layering until I like it. And this is all happening above the crease, basically. Yeah. Alright, what did I do? I did Date Night, the pink. That's the hard thing. If you don't pay attention to what you're doing, then you get to the other eye and you can't remember what you did. Then you're like, what do I do? And then I'm going to get a little of that orange. Barely touching the skin. Super light. Now I do have a good amount of space above my brows. Or not above my brows. From my lid to my brows. So... there's my alien eye shape, and then when I relax my eyes, they're siblings, or maybe cousins. They're not twins for sure. It is what it is. I don't worry about it. Getting out my crown brush, I'm going to go into, I wish this whipped shade was a shimmer, but it's a matte. But I'm still going to use it as inner corner and brow highlight because it's the lightest thing that we've got. Oh, that worked actually quite well. That one's got some boom. All right, I see you, whipped. Dang, that's a very bold, bright matte. Mattes don't usually highlight that well. That's beautiful. We're gonna take that up on my brows now, because you know I've been doing the whole brow highlight thing. I don't care if it's not trending right now. I don't follow the rules. I do what I like. And so should you. Do what you like. If you like a banging brow highlight, then friggin' highlight those brows. I feel like I need a little bit more blending. I'm going to get a clean brush. This is a Wayne Goss something or other, 17. And I'm just going to go along the outer edge here, because I just feel like we're a little too heavy. Mostly on this eye. Because this is the one I messed up earlier. But it's okay. It's only makeup. It washes off. Tomorrow's another day, you know? That's it. Tomorrow's another day. But I've been loving smoky eyes lately. Now, I'm going to take... Where's my Wayne Goss number 5? Need something on my lower lash line. Am I going to go dark or am I going to go orange? I'm going to go dark. I'm going to go dark. Am I going to go dark? Yeah, we're going to do that after dark, the purple. Just on the outside. And then I'll take the orange and blend it out. That's what we'll do. We'll do a little of both. Because I'm feeling a little dramatic. And you know, sometimes you just gotta go with how you feel. It's another reason I love makeup. Like, you can, like, who am I today? What do I feel like today? And it's almost like you're either reflecting what you feel like, or you're reflecting what you need. So, like, if I'm not feeling very bold and powerful, and I really need to get my confidence up, that's a red lipstick day. Like, I will put the face on that represents what I want to be that day. Going into the orange, we'll take that just under and in the inner corner a little bit. So it's like, it can either be reflective of who you are that day or aspirational. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. Because I very often do need it to be aspirational. And it helps me to face my challenges. Going back into that dark shade. Yes. I have a little bit of fallout going on. Bravo. Love this palette. That's brilliant. I'm pleased. The shimmers were fine. I don't think they were weak or less pigmented. I can't find my fallout brush. Alright, well, we're just going to use, I think that's a bronzer brush. Alright, I don't think I use this one. Alter Ego. Let's just get in here. Get that fallout off this eye. My fallout's always on this side. I just must lean differently when I'm applying that side of my face. Alright, now, where is my 24/7 waterline pencil? It's the only thing from Urban Decay that I still use on a regular basis. Gosh, they used to be one of my favorite brands. And they just like, they haven't done anything that has interested me in a long time. And then their foundations just like, started to not work for me. They just, it makes me sad. They were one of my early favorites. But the waterline pencil is still fantastic. So I still use the waterline pencil. Let's curl the lashes. This Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara packaging has me all up in my like classy, glamorous feels. Because it's really pretty. Like, I didn't even think this was a mascara. I was like, it's a little big for a lipstick. And no, it's a mascara. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful tube of mascara. What can I say? It's gorge. Let's apply, shall we? This is the volumizing mascara. That's the thing with mascaras. We've been trained to believe that you can only get length or volume at one time. And I'm just gonna say, the new Color Street mascara gives you both. It is a massive flex from any other mascara I've tried. But if you're just going for one thing or the other thing, in this case, we are going for volumizing. We'll see. Let me get it on my lashes first, and then I'll tell you if I think it's volumizing. Now, you know I've said a million gazillion times, my preference, if I can only pick one thing, is volume. I want the look of a very deep, thick root of the lash, and then I want it to fan out and look like I have a million lashes. Now, a volumizing mascara that isn't lengthening isn't necessarily going to make your lashes look longer, but if it looks like there's lots of them, like this is a very good, in my opinion, this is doing exactly what I want a volumizing mascara to do. I look like I have a wall of lashes at the root, at the base, and they fan out, and then it looks like I have a ton of lashes. So, yes, I like this volumizing mascara. It is behaving the way I personally believe a volumizing mascara should. I also like the brush. I'm a fan of the bristly, lots and lots of bristles that grab all those baby lashes and make sure they all get coated so that you get that million lash look. The ones that you can't really see with your naked eye, they still get caught in the bristles and they get product on them. And this brush is a little bit skinnier at the tip, just a tiny bit, than it is down here. And that makes it easier for me to get to my inner corner lashes. And I think it just gives you better control. So first impression of this mascara is fantastic. Of course it was good. I mean, ABH does such a good job. I'm kind of liking this eye look. This eye look got it always comes together. Even when you think things are like going awry, you just keep going, finish it up, because you're probably going to like it. You're probably going to get to the end and be happy. I like where those colors went. All right, let me zoom you guys back out so you're not looking up my nose. And because my hair is too tall today to fit in the screen, I did dye it red. No, Ziva, that is not an invitation to jump onto my desk. Should we use an ABH lipstick? This one was in the last IPSY, I believe. Last month's IPSY. Oh, I need Sherlock if I'm going to tell you what the shade is. This is Praline. It's the Anastasia Satin Lipstick. This goes very well with this look. All right. Here's the finished look. What do you think? I'm digging it. I'm all right with this. All right, IPSY. You done me good. You done me good. If you like volumizing mascaras, I really, really like how this looks. This is a nice one, and the packaging is so pretty. I hope that doesn't mean it's getting discontinued. Very, very pretty. Bravo, bravo. There you have it, my iconic London booming and gleaming IPSY October Happy Glamoween. What do you think? Ta-da! Do you get IPSY? What'd you get in your box? Did you get the Boxycharm or did you get the Glam Bag? Let me know what you got. Let me know what you're doing with it. Let me know what your favorites are. Let me know what you would like to see next. If you want me to do a specific eye look with a specific palette, whatever, let me know. Or if you want me to, let me know what you want me to buy and review and look at and try out. Because I keep a running list. I buy stuff all the time. The Sephora sale is coming. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.